To the 2025 ACC Tip-Off Q&A. I'm happy to have Virginia on the stage with us. Head coach Amaka Agugwa, Coach Mox from here on out, Kamora Johnson, and Paris Clark. Ladies, thank you.
Thank you.
You returned 5 players. You've added 7 more from the portal, and you added freshman Gabby White. You finished last season winning 5 of your last 7. Knowing what you have coming back, how do you build off that to take the next step in the ACC?
Well, our returners are hungry. You know, that's the first step in everything. I think it was good. We added 7 from the portal, and then we had 1 incoming freshman. But in so many different personalities, but everybody kind of meshed well together. But I think it started with our returners kind of setting the stage, defending the culture. These are expectations, standards, and everybody that came, they came to win. You know, they want to compete. They want to be a part of this culture. They want to leave a legacy. So it's kind of like a seamless merge.
Paris, your coach just mentioned culture. What is the culture of Virginia?
Our coach was great. I mean, we've been working on it since we all stepped on, since we all got on campus, since the new people got here. I mean, we do each other's hair, we cook for each other. So I think it's great. It's definitely an important piece for being able to win.
Paris, did you do your hair? Because I saw her point.
No. Another teammate did. Tabby. Shout out Tabby.
Paris, I know you battled injury last year. What did you learn sitting on the sideline that's going to help you this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think it really just gave me a different perspective on the game. Just being able to face adversity and be able to put one foot in front of the other. So I think going into this year, it'll just help me take it one day at a time and just knowing how to respond to adversity.
Kamora, you led the ACC in assists last season, yet at the same time you also averaged almost 20 points a game. It's remarkable. You prefer the dish, you prefer the bucket?
I prefer the dish, personally. Hopefully it's finished with a bucket, and then it's a double whammy, but yeah, definitely the dish.
After so much success last year, what's the next step for you? What was the focus for you this offseason?
Yeah, I think for me, the focus was just being that leader that my team needs, and whether that's off the court or on the court, but specifically on the court, when we hit adversity, when we hit those times, we're down 10, 15 points, how do we come together to turn that around?
Coach Mox, your team has improved both in the regular season win total as well as ACC win total each of your 3 years. What has been the key to this program's just consistent growth?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a steady climb. You know, I think it's time to break through kind of, and our biggest goal right now is just dancing in March, and that's what we're going to do. But I mean, the key to the growth, when I got here, we had to completely rebuild the program, right? We were dead last in the ACC, and it just started out with culture, and that's why we say culture wins. So to me, that's the key. But then also the grind, right? So we talk about grind now, shine later, because it's about the work that we put in to help us reach our ultimate goal. So we're going to be dancing. We want to be dancing this year, but that's not the focus. The focus is winning the day, right? What goes into winning that day, so that we can put days together, stack days, win games, stack winning games, and then pursue championships and get to the make a run in the NCAA tournament. So it's kind of the whole process of that, but it's all built on our work. And we got players that really commit to that. We got players that compete every day in practice, and outside of practice are grinding.
Kamora, I know that I'm old, but in my day, the greatest point guard was Don Taylor. And now you did something last season that put you in the record books alongside Coach Taylor. What was that? And what does it mean to you to be in the record books with her?
Yeah, I mean, it means everything. I mean, I grew up knowing Dawn Staley.
What was the record? Just
yeah,
in case people have not been living in Nathan.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just amazing. I wouldn't be able to do it without my teammates, obviously. Assists, them finishing my assists, things like that. But it's really a blessing, and I wouldn't want to be in any other place.
So now we're looking for another one this year, right?
Hopefully so.
Paris, 8 new players have joined this team. Who has impressed you the most, and who do you think is just ready to shoot out there and make their name known in the ACC?
Yeah, I think our freshman, Gabby White, she's been amazing just stepping into that freshman point guard role and just not even feeding into being a freshman and just using her voice and being confident.
Coach Mox, in the ACC, there's some great coaches. What makes this group of coaches just so special and unique?
We do. We have some elite coaches. I think we have coaches that are great people, student athlete driven first, and then also do a good job of preparing their teams, you know, from a scouting report standpoint. You know, when you play against any team in the ACC, they're prepared, right? They know your personnel, they know your plays, they're yelling them out, as we do as well. So I just think our coaches do a good job of preparing their teams.
I mean, a lot of coaches I've talked to today, especially, we talked about this expanded ACC schedule. Only one team you play twice. Can you talk about, to the fans out there, just how different it was to have 16 different preps this season? And it's a toll both on the staff and players.
Yeah, it's different. It's completely different. And then if you know, go somewhere and win on the road, or I mean, if you win, it's like, okay, great, we won. But if you lost, you don't get to play them again and kind of get that back. So that was a different feeling, I think, for all coaches. But you know, it's a whole, the ACC has completely changed. Like, this will be our first time going out to Cal and Stanford, because last year they came to us. So that's going to be different in the middle of, you know, school and all that, and kind of taking a week to go out there. So I just think it's changed, but I think it adds more parity too, you know, because you're playing everybody once except for your rivals. So I don't mind it at all.
And in some ways probably prepares you for March.
Yeah, yep.
All right, ladies, she brought up the trip to the West. Excited?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. When Coach Fox said earlier, it's time to bust through. What does that mean to each one of you, and what do you know you have to do to make sure this team takes that next step?
Yeah, I think just for me personally, just bringing people along with me, really stepping into that leadership role and just putting our heads down and working each and every day and bringing the best we can.
Yeah, I mean, I think I touched on it earlier, just being that leader that the team needs. I know it's not going to be easy, but we're willing to take the risks that are needed to get there, and I'm really excited to do so.
Coach Fox, I've asked a couple of coaches this, and this is tough, so please think this one through. Which ACC coach gives out the best Halloween candy, do you think?
Halloween candy? I'm going to go with Coach Jack, because I don't even know why. I just go with Coach Jack.
You're the second person to say it, Coach Jack, so better be bringing it this year. All right, ladies, this question's for all of you, and it's just going to be a one-word answer. When I say ACC women's basketball, what one word comes to mind? Kamara, we'll start with you.
Let's say toughness.
Greatness.
You took mine. Competitiveness.
Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a question.
Hi, Mark Berman, the Roanoke Times. Coach, to get those 2 or 3 more wins you need to make the NCAAs this year, where does that improvement have to come from?
I think it's a group effort. It's going to be collective. You know, I think we're better than we were in the past. We have more talent than we did in the past. I think we finally got all the pieces and the positions we need. So when defenses game plan against us and they want to take away one thing, we have, you know, equal opportunity for other people to step up, and I think that's going to help us. Defensively, we're even better. Long, athletic, you know, rebound with purpose, things like that. So it's going to be a collective effort. I think, you know, it's going to be more than 2 or 3 wins, to be honest. I think this group is capable of a lot. Right now, we're just focused on putting it all together, focused on building the system, focused on building everybody's confidence and getting, you know, adjusting to their roles. But this is a completely different team than last year. So I'm excited about it.
To the players, how is that gelling process going with so many newcomers added to the returning players?
Yeah, it's going well. I mean, I think it was probably the easiest transition that I've had since I've been at Virginia. We all got along really well because we all had that same common goal of wanting to win, and we knew what it takes, and we do know what it takes. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to feed off of that, pretty much the same thing. It's just been super easy. We all want to win. We are super bought into our roles on the team, and so I think when everybody has the same goal, it kind of just comes naturally, and we just have the same interests.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.